What's up, YouTubers? This is W. Clyde coming at you with a lot of people are doing these, so I thought I'd do my own. September 2013 ban list predictions. So this is my view. This is how I see the game is going in a bad direction. Konami needs to stop making bad cards that are just overly busted. I mean, seriously, Dragosack that came out, Dragons. They already had some stuff out. Big Eye, Super Rejuve, Goldsark, that made him amazing. They did not need another Universal Rank 7. Spellbooks got overpowered. So this is my entirety of my ban list predictions. I believe it's fair. It balances the game just a little bit for everybody. So this is my ban list predictions. Like, comment, subscribe, and let's get started. Obviously, I started with my cards that I believe should be limited. Banned. This card is busted. Super Rejuvenation. I played Dragons once. I used the deck once. I had no time did this not at least get me 4 cards. It's dumb. It's overly busted. And it's a common. Konami's not making any money off this. They don't need it right now. Plus, I heard, if you guys don't know, there are actually 2 Dragon decks at Nationals, North American Nationals, that topped without Super Rejuvenation. So it's possible to run the deck without it. It just makes it overly good. Spellbook of Judgment needs to get banned. Way too good. Plus off this like no other. If it said Spellbook spell cards were activated, sure, that's fine. Upstart Tune Table of Contents, no, that doesn't fly. Goyo Guardian. This is a card I believe these cards I believe should be limited. Goyo is synchros aren't seeing much play. The only synchro that's going to, I believe, is freaking Star Eater. And Goyo, yeah, he's a little bit bigger than Big Eye, but here's the problem. He's going up against Big Eye. At least when he destroys Big Eye, he does not get the Xyz materials with Big Eye. Plus, Big Eye, the only drawback to Big Eye is that you need to normal summon him and get his effect off. The problem with Goyo, you need to summon him, you need to get his effect off, and you need to attack. That's a lot more drawbacks than what I believe Big Eye has. So, I believe Goyo should come back. Yes, it's universal, but so is Big Eye. So, yeah, that's definitely should come back. At least in my mind. Big Eye. Speaking of which, go to 1. Too good. Big Eye battles are way too freaking annoying. I have 2 Big Eye. That doesn't mean anything. I hate the card with an upstanding passion. It's bad for the game. That's all I'm going to say, because it is. Last card I believe should be limited. Spellbook Secrets. Freaking this and Spellbook Magician make the deck overly powered. Because it's just dumb. You have 3 spells that can search, and 3 searchers. Like normal summonable searchers. That's way too good. Stratos got hit, Rhoda got hit because of stuff like that. Yeah, look what happened to those. These are overpowered. E-Call even got hit, so there's another one. So that's the cards I believe should be limited. Some are limited cards. Speaking of which, Spellbook Magician. Way too freaking good. Normal summon him. Worst case scenario, your opponent pops a Veiler. You pop a Fate and turn him face down. Now, what are you going to do? Guess what? He is now face down. You can't stop his effect. And if you attack him, he gets his effect again. That's dumb. So, I believe Spellbook Magician should go to 2. Mizuki. I believe Mizuki should come back because vampires are coming out. Zombies might need a little bit of support. And that's just my view on it. Vampires need a little bit of support. Zombies haven't done jack crap, though they've tried releasing more stuff for them over the period of time. Still haven't done anything, so I don't think it matters if Mizuki came back to 2. So yeah. This is my view on this card. I am a Mermail player. You'll never see me stop admitting to that, but Atlantean Dragoons, if not semi'd, it does need to be limited. I believe semi'd would be okay because, yes, topping a Megalo with 2 Dragoons is amazing. The problem is, you have to draw that. You can't just freaking auto do stupid shit like that. Title doesn't freaking get their effect if they're sent to the deck. I haven't seen anybody run the Undine version for quite a while, so Dragoons is not a massive problem, but it is, so it needs to get semi-limited. Mega Phantom Beast Dragossack should get semi'd because it's not the biggest problem in the game. There are other ways around it, but still, it's another Universal Rank 7. It's just amazing. So, yeah, it needs to get semi'd in my mind, so that should happen. Gold Sarcophagus. Gold Sarcophagus was good in the way it would get you a card in 2 turns no matter what. It's just amazing. But dragons, you get a card in 2 turns and you get one of the baby dragons. That is dumb. There's no way that should happen. Doesn't need to be freaking unlimited. Should get semi'd. Charge of the Light Brigade. I believe this card should come back because everybody said Lumineer will never come back to 3, and if it does, Light Sworns will see so much play. Okay, where are they at? What are they doing? Nothing. Because they're not seeing any play. They're not seeing anything, really. And if they are, it's only with Chaos Dragons. And right now, Chaos Dragons aren't sitting too pretty either. So, yeah. I believe Charge should come back to 2. If you don't, let me know. Fire Formation Tenki. I know I'm hitting a lot of Searcher cards here, and even unlimiting and semiing others that are older, but I'm sorry. Fire Formation Tenki is amazing because in Constellars, you can spin this back. With Rhoda and E-Call, yeah, you just like play it, then search something, and it's done. It's over with. With Palladius, you activate this, search for your cost, summon your Alligetti and or Pollux, and in some cases your Sombre, extra summon your cost, get Palladius. Worst case scenario, at the first turn, your opponent sets up nothing. Spin this back for free. Seems pretty good. I mean, I don't know. You guys let me know. Black Whirlwind. I've seen some lists where people are saying Gale should come back to 2, where people are saying Black Whirlwind should come back to 2. I believe Black Whirlwind should come back to 2 because everybody, it's just like Ice Ones. Everybody thought with Kalute back at 3, the deck was amazing. No, you have to draw them. I at least believe this makes it a little bit more balanced, where they can actually have a chance against this meta right now. And my last semi-limit card is Book of Moon. Book of Moon came back, has been at 1, been around since the game started. It got limited because of Gravekeepers. I'm going to admit to this. I know this because Fraser Smith freaking realized this and no one else did and made it amazing. It got semi-limited. It got limited because of Gravekeepers. It got limited because of Fraser Smith. I'm not going to say that that's his fault and that's a bad thing. He just saw something that was amazing at the time. Now, people are using Forbidden Lance, Forbidden Dress, Forbidden Chalice, all that stuff. So, I mean, why shouldn't this be a 2? That's my view on that. So, that's my last semi-limit card. I have 3 unlimited cards that I believe if they came off the ban list, it wouldn't matter to anybody because they're not doing anything right now. And yes, I mean, one or 2 of them have got support in this next pack in Judgment of the Light, but I mean, I don't care. I don't believe it's enough to massively turn tables in duels. So, I believe Agent of Mystery Earth should definitely come back to 3 because, yes, it's at 2 right now. It was abused when it was at 3 before, but like I told a whole lot of people, the format after it got limited, I knew it wasn't going to come back to 2 or 3 right after that because it had just got on the list. It wasn't going to do anything right then. After that, the next format, I knew it was going to come back to 2 because agents were dead after this was gone. The card got limited. Agents, pun intended right here, literally fell off the face of the earth. They were nowhere to be seen. This got semi'd. They at least saw some play. The deck is good. It's not overpowered like dragons or mermaids or freaking prophecies. It's good. It doesn't need to be limited in any way. I believe this coming back to 3 would not hurt the game in any way. So, that's my view on Earth. Tsukiyomi. People thought Tsukiyomi coming off the ban list was going to be friggin' amazing. But it hasn't done anything to win games on its own. I'm sorry. Yes, it's a good card. But I'm sorry, it's just not that good. I could safely say I could see this card coming off the ban list entirely and no one would care. So, it's just my take on it. My last one, and probably my most controversial for this list, for what I believed should be on here at all, is Mirror Force. I don't believe Mirror Force is that impactful. I mean, I talked about it earlier. There are literally 3 different kinds of lance right now. On top of that, Mirror Force destroys. So guess what? You can even chain your freaking dress to that shit. It's not that good right now. There's Lance, there's Pandemic, and there's freaking... What else is there? There's Lance, there's Pandemic, there's Wisdom, Omega is there, freaking Book of Moon. It's all there. Dress is even there. So, I've even seen somebody safe zone their own monster because of a Mirror Force. Admitted it's an interesting play, but it stops it. So what are you going to do? There's too many outs to this. It doesn't need to be limited or semi'd or anything right now. I have not seen a single deck play Mirror Force because of all of these freaking outs to it. Dragosack, okay, nothing happens to me. Freaking Lance, Wisdom, Omega, Dress, Pandemic. All of that stuff exists for a reason, to counteract stuff like this. So, that's the last card on my ban list. Yes, there's a couple cards that did not make the list. I do not care because I thought some of them were, if they come back, might help something too much. But, like, another card I thought coming off, as I mentioned earlier, Gale. But bringing off Wind and Gale at the same time might be a little bit too much. And Plague Spreader. I thought Plague Spreader might come back, but if bringing back Goyo, it's a little too much for me. So, that's my list. Like, comment, subscribe. If you think that there's something either on my list or that's not on my list that should be there or shouldn't be there, please let me know. I'm trying to hit and bring back as much as I can to bring the game at least a little bit of balance. So that's my list. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for your time.